involved. Yeah, that's what I try to do pretty much everywhere I go and with everything that I do, but people are just so social. So very social. Uncle, hope you get a job. Something really, really weird happened where, they were on this hiring kick, and the moment that his managers found out that I was moving here, they let, because he kind of brought it up. He's like, and they're like, yeah, that's such a good idea. We're just dealing with this situation where we're having a hiring freeze. We're just not hiring anybody right now. It's just like, didn't you say like a week ago that we're really looking for people? So, yeah. Yeah, you can kill it. Just fucking, I don't care how, make it look like an accident. Yeah, it's fine. Just fucking snap its neck and push it down the stairs, goddammit! How stupid can you be?
Whoa, James. Calm down. What are you talking about?
Fuck.
Its neck. Push it down the stairs. Yeah, hiring freezes, they've found out about James.
The camera's sideways because I'm charging the phone.
Hey, Lily.
I just want to know my battery's only like 50 something.
Tinkerbell hippie. Laugh. What, now he's gonna be quiet? James was just on a rant. He was on a crazy rant. I mean, if he's just gonna be quiet, I can be quiet, and I can end the recording, so I can airdrop it, and then start the recording again, and we can just snipe him here. And we won't miss anything. Because he was like on.
I'm so sick of people just like keeping me busy.
There we go.
Instead of keeping me productive, they keep me busy. Like, I'm 30 fucking years old. Stop treating me like a child. They're like, well, stop acting like a child. I'm like, you're acting like a child by being dumb enough to keep me busy. I could be making you money. You know what I'm saying? Like, that's what blows my mind with people. Is like, they could be making money off of me. And instead, they're just keeping me out of their hair. Because they're that fucking lazy.
Right.
I don't understand your comment
He's
at
so
all.
chill. She's gonna call Josh to yell at him?
Hello? Stop fucking with my shit, bro. That's the other thing. Is like, my immediate parents are fucking criminals, and they're involved with all these fucking criminals. And so is, like, I guess the rest of my immediate family and, like, the people that my dad was married to. And there's, oh my God, just get the fuck out of my life. They're like, your family owes us shit. I'm like, I will kill you. I'm not my family. I'm like 100 times worse. They refuse to even keep me in a prison. Because of the fucking, you know what I mean? Like, people go fucking haywire.
Yeah, please do. What?
Like, I'm over here behaving myself. Get the fuck away from me. Holy shit. Sorry, I got motherfuckers texting me about shit from my half brother. I'm like, it's not your family stole from me. There's a bridge over there. If you think about texting me again, you can go ahead and Bye.
Where'd James steal from?
Like, why are you bothering me about it? There, that fart's for you, dumb motherfucker. Texting me while I'm in the middle of shit. About shit that's not my business or my problem.
Is this important work we're doing right now, James? Thought we were just complaining about not having anything to do.
Sorry, I just called for an earthquake. But that's not real. It's not even possible.
I mean, I have been editing James' videos all day.
Fucked with my music again.
And it looks like there's been some tension building for a bit.
Not my problem anymore. I got two types of people in my life. People that consider me protective and people that consider me dangerous. I really hope you consider me protective. Because I'm very protective.
That's his Thanos snapping, CT.
And I'm extremely dangerous. I'm one of the most dangerous people on the planet. That is a fact. That is a scientific fact.
Only fight he's ever won was
Maybe
against a
things will
woman.
change. You might meet a nice guy. I'm straight.
The most dangerous person on the planet.
I don't like Dick. Dick likes
my
me.
nose has been broken so many times. And I need my uncle to tuck me in at night and protect me. And I can't make my own income without... Don't even put my dick out there. Yeah, James, you gotta put your dick out there.
What do you say, my uncle? It's a complicated situation for me, not for him. And what I mean by that is, I'm so used to being alone. I've been alone my whole life. Like, I'm doing my best to connect with him. But I'm just not like that. You know what I mean? Like, I'm protected, but I'm not really family-oriented anymore. I was family-oriented until I found out what family really means to most people. You know, it's just like people using each other. They're like, we love each other, but it's mostly just like a toxic, trauma-based response in the brain. Like forcing themselves to stay together and pretending like they care. And then when push comes to shove, it's not until you almost die that they care a little bit. And if you have a different experience, I'm happy for you. I'm glad you do. I don't.
Right? I don't know what James is thinking.
No! No! Yeah, that's called prostitution. That's a felony, I'm assuming. Yeah, no. Nope. I'd let them flirt with me on the internet and charge them money for it.
Grab my headphones. I don't know if it's echoing.
To me and my uncle. What about
He's
my
echoing
uncle and I?
himself. Don't need an extra echo.
It was like that. My relationship with pretty much anybody is like that. It's just me trying really hard and then kind of just wondering why it's not easy. I'm like, yeah, it's my fault, but what am I going to do about it? It's my personality. You know what I mean? And then people are like, well, you could change. I'm like, and so could you. I don't want you to change. And that's why it's not working out. You don't accept me the way I am. I accept you the way you are. Well, you're intolerable. You don't fit in. Did you ever consider that I might find you intolerable? And I just actually have poise and respect?
Poise and respect.
I don't feel that way about him, my uncle.
Oh.
But that's mostly just because, like, he's been patient with me for like a decade. You know what I mean? Like, you know, like he's put in some serious time and effort with me to, like, be able to put up with me. And I respect that about him. And so I have a lot of respect for him for all that he's done for me and in reference to our personal relationship. Like, not even counting the times that he's been there for me financially. Like, he's there for me. A lot of people don't like him, but they don't have to. Do I not want a family because of trauma? No. I don't want a family because it's pointless. Like, it doesn't match up with my life goals. A family doesn't match up with the things that I want. I wanted a family because I had been socially programmed to want a family. Then I escaped that brainwash. I re-engineered my thought to match my personality, and it turns out that I'm not that interested in a family at all. I'm interested in having children so that, I would love to make babies with like 200 women that don't want a father involved in the relationship, or at least me as the father involved in the situation. Ones that are willing to sign something that says I don't have to pay child support. But, for my lineage to go on, for my biology to survive, for my heritage to survive on, and my genes to continue on in this world. But I'm not really interested in being in a relationship or being in a family. Thanks for the money. Babies with 200 women, that's a lot of women. Don't matter to me. You know what I mean? I just don't think that way. It's not a moralistic thing or an ethical thing. It's a survival thing. I want my genes to live on. Even if I ain't having sex with them. Even if it's artificial. You know what I mean? It's really what it's about for me. He's got about 200 kids. Does he really? I have no idea.
Who's he calling now?
No, I'm not looking to stay in Georgia. I'm waiting to see about some apartments, and if they work out, I'll stay. But if I don't get into an apartment by like tomorrow, like if I don't get an approval by like tomorrow, I'm just going. Cause this is bullshit. And I'm sick of dealing with people. They're so fucking annoying.
You don't deal with anybody. You just
I'm just gonna go leave the country.
Do it. Leave
I'm
the
not
country.
even bringing anything with me. Like, not even a phone. I shit you not. I'm fucking done, bro.
Bro. Okay,
You think it'd be nice just to meet one special person and have a family with them? Fuck no. That's a fantasy. Most people think that way because it's the dream they've been sold, and they get lost in the emotional notion of the possibility. It's more about the idea than it is about the person. It's very self-disrespectful for most people. For some people it works, and for some people it's good. But for most, it's not realistic in today's world. And especially with our planet being overpopulated, most of us are smart enough to recognize that it's really not a healthy choice. Oh, cool.
Thank you, Lulu. Thank you for going live again. I'm like, oh, you guys are sweethearts.
What country will I go to? Don't worry about it. Fucking stalker. Apartments are so expensive now. You had to show 3 times the rent and net income. $3,000 a month. Yeah, fuck that. That's a waste of money. Want to travel and have your bucket list. Well, good luck. It's hard out there. It's not. It's hard in there.
Nah. I just bitch about it every day.
Don't know till you find it. No, I found it. It still wasn't for me. Yeah, that's how it is. I don't care if you're just trying to fake that you're looking to make conversation. This, like I said, it's these people that think they got shit figured out and they don't know shit. Like, I fucking hate people that aren't smart to think they're smart. It's so annoying. That's the most, I'd have to say, the most irritating thing to me are people that believe themselves to be intelligent, but they understand social process. You know what I mean? Like, they know how to have a conversation, but they don't know how to think. And they think they do. Zimbabwe, like, I'm not here to carry the weight of 500 million people that are fucking mental zombies. And that's what my life seems to be coming to. So I'm just getting the fuck out of Dodge. Because Zimbabwe's nicest time of year. Give me a machete. I'll have my own compound in under a year. Real shit.
James ain't crazy stuff. We will go over Letitia stuff as soon as James ends this crazy live, and then I'll switch the streams.
The room. Check your audience. Stop trying to take over the fucking room. You're pissing me off. I could have just blocked you, but instead I said it to your face. You're welcome. Found an apartment that would work for you. I did. I just got to see if they bring me in or not. You're sorry. You're sorry for what? I don't even know what you said that pissed me off. I don't think you did. If you pissed me off that bad, I definitely would have remembered your comment. Still, it's expensive. Just a romantic. Yeah, what the fuck are you apologizing for? That's your thing. That's fine. I used to, when I was younger, I was a romantic. And then I just got over it, you know? Yeah, don't act like a cop and ask me questions in my own broadcast. It pisses me off.
What the fuck? Don't ask me.
Not the way you're asking questions. Like, if you don't have a badge, don't fucking talk to me that way.
Don't talk to each other. Don't talk to me.
Don't want people to be emotional vampires. You got it. Machete. Well, Zimbabwe, I mean, yeah. Gonna need one. It's not like they're gonna accept me there. You know what I'm saying? Guess who's getting kicked out? And the broadcast is the only thing you're getting kicked out of because I have ties to Henderson. Goodbye. Good luck on the street, kiddo. Oh wait, no, you're getting deported. Not my problem. Deuces. Yeah, one to the head, one to the heart is what you're gonna get when you get over that border. Alright, moving on. Well, things have escalated since 2017, haven't they?
Josh is like, I hate work. What are you doing?
Hey, are you in the middle of something?
I don't know, Josh. What are you doing? Yes, working.
Well, I'm to the point where shit's starting to piss me off. You know what I mean? Like, I see the game and it's stupid. So, I'll tell you the truth. If this apartment doesn't work out, I think I gotta go. Because it's just, I'm so sick of being in the middle of everybody's shit and all these people that just don't want to pick up after themselves after COVID. Everybody's just being a bitch. They're all bitches nowadays. And I've been holding back about it. I've been trying to be good about it.
Texting Josh while he's
but
talking.
It's just the zombies and the drones and all these people that are just fucking pathetic, dude. And I'm expected to carry that weight and not get paid for it. I don't think so. Neither have I. Yeah, and they said they'd get back to us. I would say mark them off the list. No, I wouldn't wait because I doubt they forgot. My guess is they probably Google my name and say, "Oh, no, our brains can't handle that. We're gonna say no." All right. Well, she gave us her word that they would get back to us by the end of the day, and they didn't. No, you weren't listening. I heard word for word that she said she would. Well, you don't have to argue with me because they had cameras in the place. I can tell you for a fact that she said that she was going to get back to us by 5. Why is your phone vibrating? I'm done. No, that's what she said was that she was going to get back to us by the time they closed, and they closed at 5. No, that's word for word what she said. I'm guessing you just weren't paying attention. That's my guess. Oh, you weren't paying enough attention. No, that's not what she said.
He's talking to Josh, Misty Day.
Well, I am done waiting on people that are just wasting my time. No, I mean, we're waiting on it, but I'm just letting you know that I'm getting ready to leave. I'm not gone. We'll keep trying as if I'm not, we'll keep trying as if I'm not leaving. If something comes up last minute, then I'm here. But if it doesn't, then fuck it. You know what I mean? But I mean, how much longer am I expected to do this? I've been doing this shit since 2021. I don't think you understand. I don't think you understand it because, you know what I mean? You have your comfort, and I'm glad you do. You gotta, no, you have your whole life. I've never had parents. So I'm telling you, it's a situation where I am expended and expanded past an appropriate limit. And if I'm going to be pushed this hard, I might as well do it in an environment that's lucrative for me. I might as well get something out of it. Instead of, you know what I mean? Instead of having to live off of internet money that comes from fucking selling myself every day. And while people disrespect me constantly. Like, it's not worth it. Making $3,000 a month in this country, I'd be making $30,000 a month in another country. I'll send the money home either way, but do you get my point? Like, I'm over here putting out all this effort, and it's mostly all these ungrateful, siphoning bastards that are fucking getting the goods out of it, making me look like a fucking asshole. They're like, we've earned our place. No, your father or his father earned their place. You're a fucking criminal. And that sums it up, So, I really don't see the point anymore. Here's what I want to do. I'll tell you what I really want to do, and this is a mentality thing. I either want to make the decision to say, okay, I'm going to stay at this hotel, and I'll stay here long term, or I leave. If you want to keep looking for places, you can keep looking for places. But I'm done dishing out cash for applications. I'm done having my hard inquiries put on my credit over motherfuckers that don't have any interest in bringing me into their establishment to begin with because they're pussies. Daisy, you should have minded your own business. It's just one of these people that have been around for a long time that just is too nosy all the fucking time. I can't even click on them. Just leave. Or bitch at me, I don't care. Oh, there we go. I'm hitting the block button like 8 times. Okay. But you see how I'm getting, like I'm becoming an ungrateful bastard. Because I'm surrounded by them. And that's most of what I get on the internet, And it's just like life was so much better when I didn't have anything to do with any of this. Like I had my time between 2021 and now where I didn't even have a phone. And it was fucking fantastic, dude. All I did all day was smoke cigarettes and make people money.
You're in jail.
That's literally all I did.
Tricking yourself
I was as happy as could fucking be.
Fell in that pussy. What the fuck, Jay?
And compared to that, this is a fucking nightmare. And it's supposed to be a dream. It's the American. This ain't the American dream. This is a falsehood. It's a lie. It's a joke. What you're doing, you got a nice balanced situation going on. Me over here, it's like, I don't even, you know what I mean? Like, I don't. So I'm just gonna give up on all of it and just do my thing because I'm done stressing about it. But I'm to the point where I hate this place. You know what I mean? Like I can feel that I'm not welcome. Yeah, here. Not in town. You know what I mean? Like the people
Here's
in
the
town
name
are
for the
cool,
flat.
and they treat me good. But just maybe we find another hotel. And you know what I mean? If you're up for that, do you think we could just move me around from hotel to hotel like once a month, or like once a week or something like that? And we'll just, you know what I mean? Like there's definitely at least 2 or 3 hotels that are around the same price.
Why is it
And
getting so
we could just cycle
antsy?
between whatever hotels
so antsy,
cost
James.
an appropriate amount of money, and just stay 1 week at a time. Because I think the main thing with me not being welcome here is really just comes down to the irritation of having to deal with the phone calls that come in over me. You know what I mean? Like when people from the internet are calling and shit like that. But if I just go like 1 week at a time at each hotel, then it gives them time to like wind down from having to deal with me. But I have too much attention. I can't, even if I came off the phone, if I came off the internet, it'd be the same way.
Which is crazy.
It would just be more locally focused. Alright. I'm trying to give up on the idea of I'm gonna leave the country. Like I need to just let that go. I've been on that shit since 2021. And I need to calm down and just reevaluate the situation and learn how to handle what I've gained. Like I'm doing, you know what I mean? Like I'm doing good. And there really isn't an option to go back to not having a phone. There isn't an option to go back to just working for people.
He's so upset.
It's time.
He's really
I gotta work
angry.
for myself. I gotta figure out how to handle this maturely and not just freak out on the fucking internet.
Alright, thank you for the 20.
We could just go to find me a new one.
Yes, we have lots of James clips without the fluff. This is just an important live, so I was like, we gotta snipe him.
Well, I can't. I don't want to stay here another week. I really don't. Well, that obviously isn't an option. Well, I know you had said before I showed up that there were all these different ones that you found.
This is probably why he's angry. He did apply for jobs. They wouldn't hire him. They won't give him an apartment.
Yeah. Yeah, well, isn't... Wait, oh, for a week? Holy shit. I'm not gonna lie to you, I'm to the point where I'm kind of just willing to go live on the street. But not like on the street, but like in a shelter. Because this is insane. I'm not, like, the amount of money that's being spent over this shit, and to be getting the disrespect... Like, the people that work here, they're not disrespecting me. Nobody's bothering me. But, like, I could just feel like, I feel guilty for being here. Does that make sense? Like, I know the amount of attention that it draws. And I feel guilty about that. I do. I feel bad. Like, it may not be my fault and there's nothing I could do about it, but I can't live with myself. I'm telling you, that's why, like, I freaked out online today. Like, I really did. Like, I was losing my shit, because dude, I can't do this anymore. I can't. I feel so trapped.
I'm actually gonna end that recording just in case, because I don't want to.
I'm spending every day inside with the curtains drawn. Well, you have to stay private. Don't be going out there. Don't be talking to people. Keep your blinds closed. I'm fucking losing my mind. No, that's not fair. You shouldn't have to do that. No, I'm actually really serious about it. It's not fair to you. I'm not gonna let you. I'm telling you, don't. Well, you know what we do tomorrow? We find a fucking shelter. That's what we do tomorrow. because fuck this shit. Dude, it's costing us like $1,500 a month. More than that. It costs like two fucking grand a month. For what? For me to just stay in one spot.
Like these grifting for donations.
There are people that are supposed to be paying for this shit, and they're putting it on you. while they just fuck off and try to tell me what to do. Yeah, I'm not gonna put up with that. I'd rather be homeless. I'd rather fucking live on the street. I'm making my money. Now I'll tell you what, if it affects my image, well, that sucks for the people that claim to be paying our bills. They ain't paying our bills. They want to pay our bills? Sure. They don't want to pay our bills, and don't fucking tell me what to do. I'll make it on my own. I always have, you know?
That to be a appearance in Hollywood. In his imagination, yeah.
Yeah, like I said, I mean, what it really comes down to is me staying here. It's a crisis of conscience for me. You know, like, I'm not willing to pay the bill for this place. I am not comfortable with you paying the bill for this place any longer. And it's not a matter of me not willing to accept your help, but you know what I mean. Two grand in my pocket is a lot better than 2 grand going to a roof over my head that I don't need. After all the stuff that I've been through since 2021, I am skilled at doing things on my own. I don't need this anymore. And if I'm not making enough money to justify it, you know what I mean? Like, to me, I can't justify paying 2 grand in rent. I can't justify putting 50% of my income towards rent. I won't. Like, I've become more intelligent with my money than that. And I would rather go out there and keep doing what I do. But if it's the difference between being exposed to people that are criminals and doing drugs, and I've built the resilience to stay away from them, or being stuck in here and fucking losing my mind, I'd rather be out there, because at least out there with the money I'm making now, I just stay away from people. You know what I mean? Like, I'm not forced into a position where I would have to associate with people. But, you know what I mean? I'm facing the fact that we're just going to keep. You know what I mean? Like, I'm not gonna end up with someone giving me an apartment to stay in. It's not gonna happen. You'll get one, but they won't, as long as you're getting on that, putting yourself on the paper with me. They're not gonna let you in. Yeah, but this one, you, without me on it, you would have been fine. They would have given you this apartment, and that's where I draw the line. Because yep, I know, so I do. This is a really nice place. What I would do on Monday is I would call them and let them know, tell them that I'm backing out. Just tell them that I'm not interested in the place, and that it's just you. Oh, no, don't do that, because they're going to assume that you would try, they're going to assume that, fuck. Just keep looking for places for yourself and get yourself a place. Don't think about me with it anymore. Because I'm done trying. I've been trying for fucking almost a decade. I've been trying longer than a fucking decade. No, about a decade. Yeah. Yeah, but as far as I go, I mean, my ghost's cooked, man. I'm done. You know? I'll stay till tomorrow, and then I'll just go out on foot. And don't find me a shelter either. I'm not going to a. I'm not a homeless man. I'm not going to a shelter.
I'm not a homeless. We'll just get another hotel, Josh. I made $4,000 in one day, but I don't want to spend
What I
$2,000.
do is just start traveling around.
Start
Just do it, traveling
around.
on foot. Except this time I'll have money, you know. There's nothing else to do.
Josh
All I
lives
can
with
do is
his
just keep
parents.
spinning in circles for the next couple of years until fucking all the people that are squeezing me out of my shit either die, get arrested, or get fired. And that will happen. It is happening. I just have to be patient. So it's going to take probably another 2 or 3 years. But while our country systematizes and the technology sets in appropriately, it'll get done, and then my life can just get back to the way it was, and it will. I just gotta be patient. But like I said, there's only so long it'll last in one place at one time. You know what I mean? Because I'm starting to have people talking outside my door. I'm having people fucking coming around and shit. And I don't fucking know people. I don't know these people. You know what I mean? And they think, well, I saw him on the internet. I know him, so I'm just gonna go up to his door and start talking loudly with my friend. And then they'll turn around, oh, you're paranoid. I ain't fucking paranoid. I recognize the username. I hear them saying the name, first and last, and they were in my fucking broadcast. Well, you would never see that. You don't know.
Get
And
the
it's just,
Stefan. That's my name.
it's getting annoying because it's happened more than once. It's starting to freak me out, you know?
He ended the live. Is he live anywhere else at the same time? Oh, Mamma Mia. Let me check the other ones. The other guys, do you know if he's live anywhere else? He's usually live at 2 places at the same time. Let's check the TikTok. But you guys let me know if you know. So we don't waste the time. Thought Josh got his own place? Nah, he's still living with his parents. Maybe he had his own place before, but not anymore. More, give me more. Okay, not live here. Not live there. He has 3 TikTok accounts now, though, so let me just check the other one real quick. Not live any of there. Insta. Just gonna get his own place. So it's just getting good. I know. Well, I can show you guys the before. I wanted to do a loop to loop. I was just about to airdrop the other one, but it didn't work. I mean, it's not that it didn't work. I just think it's gonna take a while. So in the meantime, I can show you guys like the stuff that I was editing today, I guess. Did I download them? I don't know if I downloaded them. Hold on. Let's see. Some of the folder here. Desktop. Edited. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. There's not even a 6 in here. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Alright, we're on 7. So let me grab 7 here. Download. And then by the time we get through this, by the time we get through this, the other one will airdrop, and we can see the beginning of that whole fucking rant that he was just on the call. And if you see him go live, and if I miss it for whatever reason, let me know. And we can go back there. I gotta download it because I'm downloading like the version that took the copyright out. That I probably should have downloaded before, but I was just, as I was finishing up today, I put his live on, like just was listening to it while things were exporting, and it was like that shit. So I was like, okay, this is crazy. I should probably just snipe him. So yeah, I'm just waiting for this to finish here. This guy. Let me get my fucking other browser's crashed. Oh no. Refresh that. Yes, think he'll end up on the mean streets. These streets are mean. The mean streets. 2, 1. Open. Okay. So this isn't live, so I gotta take the live sign down. I hate when I know that he's up to stuff and I don't know where he's live. This fucking guy. I'll airdrop the other thing.
Can I sing? I could try. Jeez. I don't think I ever really listened to the words of that song. I remember this song. Sounds really familiar. Throwbacks, yeah. Big time. Okay, well, I think it's time to open Spotify and close Apple Music for a moment.
Tiesto leading the way.
This song has got me through so much, it's not even funny. Oh, cool. All right. Shout out to Antonio for being my first subscription. Appreciate you. My first subscriber. Where? Oh, are they not? Oh, there we are. I can't believe I'm still alive. It's been a while since I felt it this long. You know what I'm saying? Oh, baby, you're in there too deep. I ain't fishing this one out. Don't ask.
Time to chill. Billie Eilish first up.
Even my DJ says it's time to chill.
King Rodman, thank you for the 2. The nice controller, man. I like it.
You never heard me sing this song. Don't even know how to sing it.
Together
Don't
a
know
little
the
mix
words.
that builds off of Panic at the Disco. Let's go.
Hey. Hey. How are you? Now let me ask you. I have a question. Is the live stream quality higher? Hello. Is the live stream quality higher on the front on this camera than it was? George, I have a question. Is the live stream quality higher on this camera than it is the front camera? If you're here, could you tell me? Like, how much higher of a quality does this video look than the previous live? Because I'm showing the back camera instead of the front camera. Could someone in the broadcast let me know? Looks good and sharp, thank you. How much more? Like, do you know what I'm asking? Like, how much more sharp is the quality, if you will? Alright, the Tick doesn't broadcast in 4K, more like 1080p. Okay. You don't remember the previous cam, but this one is looking good. Alright, let me flip it and then tell me how much. Well, I can look myself, can't I? All right, give me a moment. How do I flip it? I can't press any buttons. Okay, I don't know if my screen is just frozen. Okay, my screen is literally like frozen. I can't click on anything. So, all right, looks like we're staying this.
Okay, thank you for the 150. Look at that burger.
All right.
Look at that juicy burger.
Okay, fit this on here too.
Oh, yeah.
This next question. Because if I can fit both phones,
Hey, Maria.
they can read comments at the same time.
Airdropping is
not happening.
popping.
Okay. I tried. Okay, well now this phone is tied up. That's okay. So I can read comments. Hook up the hotspots on. Well, I need a hotspot on this one. I need to hook up. Thank God for hotspot, man. I'll tell you. Settings. Oh, good. I could do the picture-in-picture. We're good. Good morning. Good morning, everyone. Good morning. I'm waking up yet. I'm trying to think. What was I going to say? When I'm live, if you need me, text me instead of calling me.
Oh, yeah, this. James puked. He puked and then just like kept vaping and drinking his coffee grounds like a maniac. That was really weird. I didn't know he did this, and I wasn't expecting him to do this. Oh, Trisha, thank you. Gifting 10 memberships. Members every day. Welcome SM, Mary Ellen Fronting, Tina Marie, Prom Mom Trouser. I don't know if I said that right. Olivia Hernandez, Cajun Princess, Reg, He-Man, and Graves. I think Graves.
Excuse me. Oh.
James is falling apart. Falling to pieces. Just falling to pieces.
Hi. I wanted to let you know that things are going good for me, that I am taking it one day at a time, and I am thankful for you.
Oh, this is where I didn't leave this in, but James ate, instead of like a sandwich, he just ate bread and ham separately, like a maniac.
I figured it was time to put clothes on for the day. It's about that time. Hey, live stream, can you hear my music? Please share. Thank you. Could you take the laundry with you when you go? Thank you. And take care of it.
This is your guys' favorite moment. And my favorite song.
I appreciate it.
Tomorrow we're late. Tomorrow's one day.
Alright, thank you.
I'll do it on yeah.
Do me a favor. You turn on that AC when you leave.
Okay, good.
Thank you.
Oh, there's Josh.
Since we're waiting on you know what, can I ask you one more favor? I'll send you the cash for it if you need me to. Could you send me some coffee?
Yeah.
Like, here's what I know. So you're going home, so it's, you know what I mean, it'd be out of your way. But McDonald's has a $20 box of coffee. So I can't think of anywhere else. I mean, unless you get it like delivered from a grocery store where you can get a lot of it. But could you send me like like a thing of coffee? Thank you. Do you want to take any of this food that I made with you? Okay.
No.
That's it. Hey, I'm on live stream.
Oh, right, mate.
I mean, it's fine if you don't mind. Does it bother you?
That's all right, mate. Just keep my buzz when you're not busy.
Yeah, I got that. What do you call it? Came
Hey,
through.
good.
Yeah.
Aye, good. Aye, I'll just give you a wee message when you're no flat out.
Did you did get my message?
Who is this? Did you guys hear this or see this? He's not live right now, is he? Is he live on Bigo? Not live on Bigo, is he? I hope not. I can't check until the airdrop is finished. Like if he no, I said the live stream ended. I don't know. People are asking me questions as if like he's still live. Again, if he's live, let me know.
Aye. Message when you're not busy.
I will.
Alright. Catch up. Bye-bye.
I'm good. So I need some
So was that like a potential landlord?
recommendations. All right. So I'm doing premium content, right? And I need to know how to do it, like, without having to go to some of these websites.
Okay, so what he said, and what I heard at least when I was editing the stuff, is that he's using coffee grounds to brush his teeth. Like he's just rubbing the coffee grounds into his teeth, and he thinks that is somehow cleaning them. All right, we're 8 minutes 33 seconds. I mean, like that doesn't matter. Yeah, just delete that for now. I have the beginning of this crazy fucking shit James did, because I do want to preferably keep that stuff that I edited for a separate stream where I know that I'm gonna get hit with copyright stuff because we were sniping them. So I really don't want to like just throw all their work out that I did for nothing. You know what I'm saying? So I would rather watch to see like what kicked off all of this. Why is this being like, why did I bring this up here? I didn't even need to do that. Open with this guy. There we go. And I did a poll on the members only stream being like, would you guys want James like this or like with the comments on? He does eventually go like this though. So can I spin him? Maybe not. Video. Aspect ratio, crop rotate. Now we can rotate it. Okay, cool. I just wanted to make sure. Or else I'd be like, I'll just use QuickTime, even though it'll probably take forever to load it. Oh, that's not good. That's not good, Maria. Put you in a nefarious tech box. Get him. Beat him up. Now I can see if he's live on Bigo still. Watching by my side.
Hector, did somebody go in my study? I was worried, sir. Who are you? Who are you? Who are you? Never mind who's who. Who the hell are you? Where's Hector? Where's Hector? Stop killing. Are you okay? What's wrong? Who is this?
What's wrong with him? When does he start his shit? Alright. So he was just playing his fucking video game forever. And then I'd like to take this opportunity to say word up to all and the something, the heart's blocking that word. Word up. Thank you. And may God bless Step. Word up. Word up. And then he's playing his Call of Duty. And then this is where he gets angry?
And then somebody just gets really annoying. Have you ever? Have you ever really wanted to kick someone's ass and there's no camera outside your door, and then somebody just gets really annoying and you could so easily claim self-defense because you really don't look like you could defend yourself, and then people accuse you of being someone that is definitely weak?
Yeah, so we were dealing with a tough guy, James. Okay, so this is how it starts, with him threatening to beat people outside of his door. What a tough guy.
If you know what I'm saying. Oh. Conduct unbecoming.
Hello,
Kick him out.
office staff. Conger, if you haven't messed with them this whole time, I wanted to say that I'm proud of you. And that you're a good little angel. And just keep not messing with them for just a little longer. We're almost at the end of this journey.
What do you do when you don't even want to stress shop anymore? You know, like, I'm sitting here on Amazon and like I don't even want to buy. I can buy stuff, and I don't want to buy stuff. I don't know if there's like anything that I could do to, like, you know what I mean? Like, that doesn't help. Food doesn't help. Coffee doesn't help. Fucking nothing helps. Like, I'm just so angry because I'm so frustrated with my situation and I need to move on or purge. Like, one or the other, man. I really do. I won't do it in country. You can count on that. But if some random cartel compound just blows the fuck up in Mexico in like a month or two and shit doesn't work out here for me, you can count on me being the guy that hired and fired a whole bunch of federales. I'm really not feeling today, man. I'm not feeling it today. Really not feeling it today.
Oh, is this the Abracadabra song? I never recognized the beginning of it, but it was Abracadabra. It's Emily's favorite song.
I want to say thank you to those of you that keep me company when I'm ready to, you know, like just squeeze somebody's head between my hands. Like when I'm in that type of mood, you're still here. I'll never understand it, but I thank you. Morta, ooh, gaga. Cause she said, death or love tonight.
Batman. He's both Batman. Digital Batman and digital Deadpool. Homeless Batman. This isn't me being funny, James McDonald. As much as this is Emily's favorite song, she's not talking. What is he talking here? She's just singing.
Addicted for over. You learned your lesson in LA.
Huh?
Money wise. Prolific in looking at where to fuck you not. Like, I'm not even kidding you. You have no idea how much it is taking me not to just be like, here's your phones. I know you want them anyway. And I'm leaving.
Here's your phones, Josh. And I'm leaving.
And I'm going to fuck to Mexico. Like, I'm literally this close. I fuck with you not. Like, this shit is dead. It's just fucking dead. It's all dead. Post-COVID, there's no fucking opportunity left. Our country is fucked. Like, okay, I want you to think about this, right? Our commander-in-chief is looking at where to save money, and he's a fucking businessman. Like, that's how fucked our country is. That we have one of the most entrepreneurial people on the planet looking at where to save money instead of where to invest money. One of the most frugal, or one of the most prolific investors of our time is looking at budget cuts, because that's how fucked our country is money-wise. There is no opportunity left in America. There's not. It's no longer the land of opportunity. And that's coming from me. It's really not. And now the cops keep fucking with my fucking internet. See?
The cops? Why would the cops fuck with your internet? That doesn't make sense.
Stop fucking with my internet. You're not making me look crazy. I can prove the shit you're doing. And I'll do it from jail. I'm not kidding you. Then you'll have to restructure the entire fucking country for this shit. You'll lose a lot of money. Our country will lose billions of dollars, and I won't lose any sleep over it. Because I don't have anything else except my fucking music. Don't fuck with my music. You learned your lesson in LA. Don't learn your lesson nationally. Don't fuck with my music. That's all I got left. I got jack shit left in this bitch ass country. I got my fucking music. I will leave this fucking country and not come back. Go ahead, do it once more. Call my goddamn bluff. When the oceans rise and half...
It's like a kid. I'm gonna run away. I'm gonna run away from home if you don't give me chocolate for dinner. And it's like, okay, whatever, go do it. And he makes it a little bit down the street, and he comes crying back, and he's like, I'll eat oatmeal. And then like a week later, I'll run away. I swear to God, I'll do it. Whatever, James.
These fucking states have 3/4 of, you know, their people underwater because our country getting flooded. Don't be calling my people, because we're going to say fuck off. All over principle of fucking with my music. Yup. We've been that vindictive for over 5,000 years. That's not a threat or a warning. That's me letting you know that you don't fuck with my music. I'm that serious about it. That I will walk away as you scream and cry, begging for dear life. It's not my fucking problem.
Yeah, there'll be a whole bunch of people really crying. If only we didn't fuck with James Saroka's music, we would still be here. What would we want James to be here for, exactly? We could see him in his underwear, now we can't anymore.
You pushed me so far, it's not even funny. And now you're we went too far. Yes, you went too fucking far. No fucking duh. You're welcome for not going too far. I could've. And I would've gotten away with it. I followed your rules instead. So you're welcome. Where would I go if I left?
Prison Mike. I went to jail for a really long time. And I got away with it, too.
The U.S. Oh my God, these motherfuckers think I would never tell anybody. No, you'd be no. I would just leave people for dead and not give a fuck, and I wouldn't tell jack shit to anybody. I'd go wherever the fuck I wanted, and I wouldn't tell a goddamn soul. And I'd make sure that anybody in my past and in my path, all right, my people are now backing out. Just so you know, we're out. I'm not leaving the country. That was the bluff. But I wanted to see if you're stupid enough to fuck with my shit again.
Is this... James has like trained his brain into thinking that if he threatens to leave the country, his electronics will start working again. I used to be like in the really old computer days, you know, when things took forever to load. I used to do stuff like this. I used to like hover my mouse over the X, and I'd be like, I will close the tab computer. I'll close it. I'll close the window if you don't load it. And then like for some reason, my brain thought it would actually make it load faster, and I'd be like, haha. But obviously I wouldn't close it, then I'd have to like wait for it to load all over again. No one cares if you leave the country, James. Please leave the country. Come over to Canada. Come over to I welcome you into Canada. Let's see how well you do here.
Yeah, so that's to every fucking you-know-who. Back out. We're out. They can deal with the floods themselves. No cleanup. No investing, no funding. You hear somebody drowning, go save your own. And if you have time to save them after you save their own, or our own, excuse me, just keep walking. That's an order. I don't care whose fucking was the dick. What fucking name was it? You can thank whoever fucks with my connections for that shit.
You cling to your papers and pens. Baby,
There ain't a pussy in the world sweet enough to get me to bring them with me. I push them out of goddamn helicopter. I'm
What, James? You're just gonna start pushing women out of helicopters now?
so sick of women right now in my life, it's not even funny. I'd sooner...
It's pretty much an exactly, Heather, they're messing with my electronic situation. James is convinced. It's crazy because James says, he's like, I only have 60 gigabytes of data per month, and then they say my speeds will be throttled. He's like, I've used 150 gigabytes, and I'm so important that they don't throttle my speeds. But then when his speeds get throttled, he freaks the fuck out like this, and he blames the cops today. He's blaming the cops today, and threatening to leave the country like anyone would give a shit unless they fix his internet connection to listen to music.
Take a gay dude. At least he'd scream on the way out of the helicopter. This is what you guys have turned me into. This is what our country has done to me. This is what our country, post-COVID, has done to me. This, what I've become compared to who I used to be, is the result of what this shit-ass country has become due to COVID and our refusal to grow the fuck up, move on, and decide to be American. No, we buried our faces into our phones and bitched out. And now our country almost got taken over by other countries. But our country almost got taken over by social media businesses. That's fucking pathetic. Made us look weak as fuck. I'm disappointed, you know? I'm disappointed in our fucking country. Let's not fucking save the country, let's just incarcerate more people. Let's not save the country, let's just get people buried in their phones. Well, fuck you.
James is here to save the country, don't you know?
So that's what I got ordered. I got ordered to pull out, not to help America, until America is America again. And I just gave the go-ahead. You have my approval. Pull the fuck out. Every last one of us, pull the fuck out. My conscience is clear. I feel way better. I felt bad about not following that order. And now I feel bad. It's no longer my problem. It must be an eagle. It must be an eagle. Yes, it's true. Must be an eagle. Must be an eagle. Yeah, my heart ain't racing because I don't give a fuck. Oh, this feels good. It's about time. Our country is dissolving the United States Police Force. Technology is going to be taking over and replacing law enforcement in the next 20 years. There might still be tech jobs, but the cops are fucking mad, bro. They are mad. And I'm doing my best to like try and help because like I was raised in a law enforcement environment, but I was ordered to back out. And that's the other half of the coin where I feel like shit. Because, you know what I mean? It's like they've been looking out for me my whole life. And now I get the order from people above them in the same domain saying, let them die. And I'm like, well, is that a moral decision or is that a calculated decision? I'm told it's a calculated decision. And I am ordered to back out and back off. So I'm just going to sit here, eat my sausage, and shut up. I mean, I fucking went through all this just to try and help and still didn't do jack shit. Cost the higher ups a lot of fucking money, thank God. Because anybody that's gonna just throw a couple billion lives in the trash shouldn't, go unchecked, but
10 billion. I'm gonna smoke a bowl while James cooks here. So I'll be right back. I will have them in my ear. But if I don't stop his roll on some absurd shit, trigger warning, I guess. I don't know what's up ahead. I'll be back in like 2 minutes.
I'm out. I'm done. I'm not dying in my 30s. For a couple of billion people who are gonna die anyway. And if you don't know what I'm talking about, I just think I'm some crazy guy. Good. It's just easier to clean up. Yes, that's why I said it. I'm not covering for anybody. I'm not clairvoyantly, passive-aggressively relaying emotions. I'm that guy. I'm sick of fucking doing stupid-ass shit. They're like, you're important now. You need to hide. You need to do this. You need to do that. I'm like, I didn't ask for this goddamn responsibility. I ain't getting jack shit out of it. I'm getting bitch-ass shit out of it. They're like, well, the pandemic just happened. We can't afford it. Well, fucking find a way to afford it. Or I'm out. They're like, you can't get out. We'll kill you. You want to bet? You know who said that? People that are dead now for saying that shit to me.
'Cause that's just the way life goes. I push my luck, it shows. Thankful you don't send someone to kill
Fuck.
me. I love you, I'm sorry. You were the best
My name is James Saroka, also known as Steb, Bruce Step, and Rouschild. And I'm a motherfucking god and a king. But you know who I really am? In my opinion, a regular, stupid-ass human being. And I'm sick of all these people trying to give me these goddamn titles. We live in America. Where the fuck did our country go? That's actually, that's the thing I'm the most angry about, is the disrespect to the American culture that people had over the past 4 to 5 years. I am burning over it. You have no idea how fucking mad it makes me. How many fucking people sold out to organizations that are outside of the American values, to kingdoms and to fucking businesses, and just gave up on this country because they were scared. Well, fuck you. I'm doing what I'm supposed to do. I'm told, brotherly love. I'm supposed to just accept you and figure it the fuck out. But excuse me for having difficulty with that. At our worst point, that's like going downrange and fucking, I'm ready to pull the trigger, and you fucking tell everybody where we're at. That's the shit that 90% of Americans did at our most vulnerable. When we almost lost our country, most of our country said, "Hey, we're right here, come kill us." We'll fucking do it for you, so you shut the fuck up before we lose our country. God damn, man. So yeah, I'm fucking, that's the real reason why I keep threatening to leave the country. That's why I keep saying, well, I'm getting the fuck out of here. Because I'm having a hard time getting over it. It's like when you're married and your wife cheats on you. What, are you supposed to just get back in bed with her? You know what I'm saying? That's how I feel about my country right now. We slept in bed with all these different people and forgot our American values, and then people look me in the face and say, now where's mine? Where's yours? Are you fucking kidding me? You're lucky you're alive. You're lucky that you weren't deported. Citizenship or not. People forget you don't have to have, you can be a citizen and still get deported from this country. You can have your citizenship revoked. Even if you're a natural born citizen. This country maintains control of itself, of herself, himself, whatever you prefer. Fucking ungrateful bastards and bitches, man. I'm a bastard, but at least I know it. At least I know my loyalty. You know where my loyalties lie. The reason I don't die for this country is because I live for this country. I'm not like most people who have the privilege of choosing. I don't have that choice unless I want to become something worse than what I've already become. Fuck that. At least for me. Culture has changed. It hasn't. We've lost our culture. It's heartbreaking. Yeah, it is. You want to live in Italy or Portugal, the food is so healthy. If you want to leave the country, you leave the country, But it's like these people that they live here and they think they're just going to transplant their truth into our democracy. We're just going to become a socialist country. We'll blow you the fuck up. You won't. You'll be dead before you think about killing us. That's how America really works. We defend ourselves. People are like, oh, this and this and that. Well, look at what we did to Japan. People are like, oh, that's awful. You know why we did it? Because they were invading our country. It's self-defense. We almost never have to take it that far. But when necessary, we do. Do you have any idea the I don't even know. I couldn't even imagine the sacrifices that were made to build this country. I couldn't even fathom it. But at least I know enough. When I look in the eyes of someone who comes from that heritage, when I look in the eyes of someone who's been here, much longer than my family, I see that depth. I see that truth. I see that sturdiness. And I'm like, that's going to be me one day. Might not be in my lifetime, but you give me 2-3 generations and I'll be, my family will be a part of the true American heritage. I don't just give up because things aren't working out. I don't just sell out to a foreign church, to a foreign entity because things aren't going my way. I'll work for a foreign power when it's in the interest in.
James sells out to the church whenever it benefits him. What do you mean a foreign church? James is like all over the place, man. He won't die for his country because he lives in the country. Everyone who is a fucking soldier lives in the country, who's from the country. What are you talking about, James? Like, he is just, I don't know. Listening to him while I was smoking while I was like, what the fuck is it? What is he saying?
More beneficial to my country than it is to their country. But I'm not going to sell out. I'm not going to put something in my pocket and then not distribute it to the American people, because that's betrayal in my eyes.
I have a fun idea, babe. Maybe just stay inside. I know you're craving some fresh air.
You know, I'm not a radical. I'm not a terrorist, domestic or otherwise. I'm not a fucking, you know, good old boy or whatever the fuck they call those people. I'm an American. And I feel insecure about the status of our country. But I'm not reacting any more than I, you know, like this is reacting. But this isn't that bad. You know what I mean? Like, I'm spouting off on social media to a couple hundred people. It's not as bad as what a lot of people do. I'm expressing myself. I'm letting out my rage. There's a lot of ways to let out rage that aren't healthy. And this is the best that I got right now. See, my struggle, my personal struggle, is I don't live, like, I don't think the same way that a lot of people that support me think, you know? Like, I stand by our American values, but, like, I don't often indulge in a lot of what our country and our people indulge in, and I feel very distant and disconnected because of that. But I'm doing my best to respect my background. I'm doing my best to respect what I was raised on. And as much as I want to just go to the bar and fuck, possibly at the same time, I'm trying so hard to hold myself back. You know, like, and it gets to me because, you know what I mean? Like, people that do what I do and live the way that I live, they usually live a very, you know, promiscuous and existential lifestyle where they have very potent outlets. And I don't have those, you know, and I can't handle this anymore. And the worst, I'll tell you what the worst of it is. The absolute worst of it is that mental health help isn't enough for me. You know, in my past, in my childhood, I got the maximum, meaning like of help that I could get. Barely did anything because I'm a really strong, really strong and stubborn person. And no matter how much I gave in, it wasn't enough. And no matter where I went or who I went to.
Well, James needs to want to help himself for him to be able to take any like mental health advice. CJ, thank you for the 2. I'm here. I was smoking. That's why when I came back, I was like, James said a whole bunch of fucking crazy shit there. I don't know what he's talking about. And I'm just catching my breath, coughing, kind of on mute. But I am alive. I am here. I appreciate you.
I mean, the goddamn... Yo, all right. Before I say this, let's slow our roll and understand that I'm about to tell you the truth. I'm not about to give you a spiel or a story or some schizophrenic episode. I've been helped by unnameable government agencies. I've been assisted.
Oh, okay. Well, not going to be a schizophrenic episode. Cue the schizophrenic episode.
By operatives who work in professional and experimental realms of psychology. Wasn't enough. I mean, it made me... You know what I mean? What I went through and what I've been taught has made me a rather sharp and intelligent individual, you know, beyond comprehension for some people, especially considering, you know, I came from, you know, like a moderately intelligent biological background and a moderately intelligent upbringing. So, my level of intelligence can be off-putting sometimes for people. They think that I'm faking it, or they think that I'm lying, because I have a lot of...
I don't know if nothing makes him happy. I think that he was very happy when he finally, defeated Josh in his mind. Like, he got Josh's money again, and he got a place to stay. Like, he felt like he accomplished something, but now there's nowhere else to go, and like the streaming isn't really kicking off for him. He's like under double digits most of the time. Like, he's usually under 10 viewers. That's really pissing him off. So I guess like he needs that next big thing. Right now it's kind of throwing a temper tantrum. He's like almost wanting to start conflict to win the conflict. That's what it feels like to me anyways. So he could feel like he did something, but it's not. He's just doing nothing. He's just a normal Jimmy Day. But that's why he can't. He just gets too complacent, or he gets antsy. Like he won't stay in one place even if it's beneficial for him. That's why like it frustrated me that Josh even did this, because he was actually in a place where he was getting medication and they were helping him get a job and stuff. And if he had just stayed in Hollywood, he would be good. He was even by the Walk of Fame, his favorite place in the world. He could have like actually become maybe like an extra on a TV show or something. That's huge. That's a huge deal. But James is fucking an idiot, so he ended up here. Kevin, thank you for the 2. Is that 2? Hold on, my eyes are pretty bad from back here. Don't have too much to give, but ATM. Thanks always. No, I appreciate anything. Thank you.
Of training that has implanted, like through repetitious education, just a lot of knowledge and wisdom that isn't technically supposed to be possible for someone like me. And I'm not doing anything with it. And I think that's something else that's really bothering me, is like I'm sitting here and I really am like ungodly intelligent at this point in my life. And I'm doing jack shit. Like I'm sitting here fucking trying to just, you know what I mean? Like just do the typical shit. And I'm so sick of it. Like I go to LA and
he goes to LA. So he was able to stay in Hollywood. He was at a place where he had a room. He had a room in a place there where he was medicated. It was like a place for mentally ill people. I don't know how he got it. Probably because he doesn't do drugs, right? A lot of the homeless people who are mentally ill also do drugs, but James doesn't. So James actually hates being medicated. So that's why I think he left. Part of the reason why he left. Also, Josh was like, "Oh yeah, I'll pay for your shit," blah blah blah. But no, he could have stayed in LA if he just did what they asked him to, which was like, get a basic job and fucking take your meds.
It's like I could do the basics, and then I go to somewhere where you're not supposed to party and shit, and that's what's offered to me. You know what I mean? Like I can't. It's like I can't get the best of both worlds. I can't just get the balance, and that's what I fucking need is a balance. And I feel like it's my own country going to war with me. Like I don't feel like I'm being tested anymore. I don't feel like I'm being challenged anymore. I feel like I'm being attacked because I've reached my limit. I'm not to a point in my life where I can expand my limits any further without developing a fucking, disease or some shit. Like I can't handle anymore.
He had men from Figueroa? I don't know what that is. Hunting to hurt him? I don't remember that part of the lore. Is that what he was saying? Drugs out to murder another person. So this is actually pretty good. I guess this is when I started listening, and then I went live soon after. So soon, that'll be it. This is James's crazy freakout day.
I'm done laying low. I'm done playing games. This isn't slow and steady. This is a snail's pace.
You think he was blowing men and stealing?
And unless I find something to do, this is fucked. This is fucking beat. This was good for 2017 or 2018. 2025? What am I, old? Like, what am I, dying in my 50s like my bitch-ass dad? They're like, you can't say that. He was a Navy SEAL. He served our country. Yeah, and then he turned into a piece of shit. I'm not becoming like that. I'm not becoming complacent. I refuse to become complacent. I refuse to end up like my father. I refuse to end up like my mother. No matter how good of people they were, they're not good enough for me. I was raised to be better than them, and that's what they want for my life, too. I've excelled further. I deserve to do more. I'm not saying I deserve to be given more. I'm not asking for people to give things to me beyond opportunity. And I'm being told that I'm begging for opportunity. I thought this was America. And if I'm wrong, then I will have to go to other countries to discover said opportunity. We can't give you a job because of your internet history. We can't give you a job because of what your criminal background appears to be due to your relation to someone who shares your name that is a criminal.
No, that's your shit, James. That's all your shit. And your internet history is your own shit, too.
So all these bitch-ass motherfuckers out here that don't want a job.
Yeah, his dad was not a Navy SEAL. You were right.
Are allowed to work for you while they're mostly just trying to figure out how to slip on the concrete so they can sue you. And I can't just get a fucking job. You know what I mean? Like I have to sell my body on the internet. It's fucking ridiculous, man. This isn't something I want to do. You know what I mean? If it's what I got to do for money, then that's what I'm doing. But at this point, I could be popping heads in a third world country, saving the world.
He glitches for a second. He comes back though. But yeah. Isn't this crazy? I can't get a job in my work history. Or not my work. It's internet history. You know, there was someone on Shark Tank that was like, what is it? My wife's father-in-law. And then the sharks were like, that's your dad. And he was like, yeah, that's my dad. And they're like, why don't you just say your dad? So he said, my wife's father-in-law loaned me the money.
I do privates and shit. That's what I do. I mostly deal with guys that don't feel like paying and women that think sending me nudes means they get it for free.
He's really like uptight about that.
That's to say, I spend, going through like 90% of people that are like privileged motherfuckers that think they deserve it for free, and then 10% of people that have the common sense to actually pay. You know what I'm saying? Yeah. I'm also sick of getting put in the middle of people's shit. And I'm also sick of people trying to make me eat my words and like make me go through shit because I'm talking about it. Like, shut the fuck up and go mind your own business. I got shit to do. I'm done learning your fucking lessons. You know what lesson I learned? You're not good at teaching jack shit. That's the lesson I fucking learned.
See, this one I was like, oh, he's fucking spicy. Like, he's actually going, like, at 5:20. This is, like, it says it sideways here, but at 5:20, that's when I went live. So we got, like, another 14 minutes of this before I went live.
Do what you have to do. That's it. That's the worst of it. That's the most embarrassing part of what I do. I'm doing it because I have to do it. I don't even want to do it. Are you kidding me? All these fucking creeps, man. Like, they're all, you know what I mean? They're all creeps. And they'll still, I could say that out loud and they'll still text me. They'll still, I got, you know, in my inbox. They'll still, I'll call them a fucking creep. They'll ask me to say it again.
I doubt James even looked for a job. I think he's just like making up these excuses because he'd be like, it's impossible for me to get a job. What job did he apply for? He thought that because Josh worked at Walmart that they would just be like, oh, James, yes, come work at Walmart. Come work on a fucking phone kiosk where like you had huge problems when you worked at a phone kiosk at Target. When you're scamming elderly people and shit. So he didn't get that job, and he didn't apply for any other job, and it wasn't like his criminal background had nothing to do with it. He's just making that up to make it seem like I'm unemployable because my brother has the same name as me, but it's not true. I mean, like, they have the same name, but like it's his record. You should go apply. Like, I don't know. Worst places that'll hire felons. I think 7-Eleven is one. Brooke says the same thing. So people like on her Reddit list all these places that would hire someone like her. James is just lazy.
I don't know how these women do it. I really don't.
Yeah, trying to pimp himself up.
And at this point in my life, I feel like a glorified babysitter.
What is Figura?
That's the worst of it.
What is this thing? What is this thing?
I just made $319,000. How the fuck am I supposed to pay my taxes when I can't even register to do my taxes? Can someone explain that shit to me? You know why the IRS isn't investigating me and the FBI isn't? They're not investigating me? Because I don't have an ability to pay the taxes on it. Like, I'm in such a fucked up position right now, it's not even funny. And then you got, like, local yokos and shit that are, like, trying to investigate me and gather evidence. And they, like, I have to wait. I have to sit and fucking wait on so they don't get themselves fucked off. I have to wait on every single one of them to fucking get contact from their higher-ups to say, stop investigating him. Leave the fucking kid alone. Don't fuck with his music.
Don't fuck with his music. I thought he meant like his recorded music. What is this? What is that?
Music. And sometimes that takes months. Don't be embarrassed. At least you're being honest about it. Yeah.
Oh, it's vape juice.
And I'll tell you the truth. If what I'm doing is a crime, I don't care. I cared years ago. I did. And then y'all made it impossible for me to get anything done without not worrying about whether or not it's a crime. God's honest truth. I don't care. I literally don't care. You won't make me care. Trust me. You fucked with me enough that I don't care anymore. What I'm not going to do is turn on people the way that criminals do. But I'm also not going to respect your due process when you're entrapping me into a situation where my behavior is borderline criminal. Me having to innovate is different than criminality, and I make sure to draw that line so that I don't become a criminal, but it really pisses me off.
5, 6, 7, 8.
I hate having to do shit that makes me almost have to explain myself. You know what I'm saying? Like, there's a difference between not having to explain yourself because you're in a just position and not having to explain yourself because your situation's so fucked that you have to do shit that's almost shady just to get by. And I hate what I've become. I really do. I hate the situation that I'm in. I hate the choices I'm having to make just to get by. And there really was never another way. And the worst of it is people less intelligent than me that entrap me into the situation think themselves the wiser and think that I'm dumb enough to believe them when they say, you made this choice for yourself. I'm not stupid. I didn't make this fucking choice for myself. I take personal accountability for my actions, and I'm very self-aware, so I know where the line between what I can handle and what I can't handle is drawn. And I know who's at fault, in those situations, depending on who I'm in those situations with. So, pushing me past my limit to try and make me look guilty, well, I'll sit back, I don't care what you got. I don't care if you got a uniform. I don't care if you got a badge. I don't care if you're a criminal. I don't care if you're walking around strapped and you're a freaking terrorist. I'm gonna pull you in just the same. If you're gonna try to entrap me, I'm gonna catch you on what you've actually done. And if you do the same to me, then your whole life gets exposed.
Oh, I'm sorry, Tara.
You want to pull me out on something I've done when I'm minding my own business? And more than likely, if I did something, it was because I didn't have another choice. You're going to find out real quick.
Yeah, that's right, my pit there lost.
Why they call me Karma.
No one calls him Karma.
I didn't dub myself with that name. Motherfucking Taylor Swift did. And if you don't believe me, find the fuck out. How long will I give it before I have to fall back to just getting a real job and steady income? Good question. I don't know. I want a regular job. I do. They say, well, there's more you could be doing. I'm like, Karma.
There's more you could be doing. Karma.
One of my nicknames in Hollywood is Karma. Started in Oklahoma. Because essentially what happened is a whole bunch of people were trying to... So what happens a lot in my life is people will try to either entrap me, frame me, or call me on my shit. When they do, usually due to the amount of limelight that's attached to my name, they get exposed for their own shit. It gets bad. It does. Like, I've had a lot of people, including law enforcement, who have I still remember I still remember a particular sheriff that had to retire because he had such a hard-on for me, wouldn't let it go. And he ended up having his whole fucking life exposed on the internet, and then all his information ended up on the dark web. And
That didn't happen either. Like, what sheriff did James expose? James has never had a rival with the sheriff. Jeremy DeWitt had a rivalry with the sheriff, I think. No, the sheriff. Lieutenant? Sergeant something rather. Anyways, I think he ended up getting let go or something. But this never happened with James. What the fuck is he talking about? Conger, where's Conger? Conger might know what he's talking about.
Like, you did this, and they investigated. They found out I didn't do it, and that I have nothing to do with it. It's something that comes with fame. It's attached to my name. It's attached to my life. There's people that are. It's like when you get famous, you end up with an atmosphere. You end up with gravity. You end up with people that are like planets that gravitate around you with their own asteroid fields and shit like that of other people, both good and bad, and sometimes we're crashing into one another. I can handle a lot people crashing into me, and then you get people that are like, they're like this, and they think they're like this because they're delegated with the amount of power that would match somebody like this, when they're actually like that, and they're just being sold an idea so that they'll do more work for free. And then their ego gets the best of them. I sit back, I let their ego get the best of them, because I know there's no change in their mind once they're that hot on it. And then when they burn themselves out, it's no longer my problem. Me, When I see myself in a situation like this with an attitude like this, I lock myself down, I lose my shit, and then I have a better day tomorrow. I don't take it out on other people. I'll come on live.
He ends up calling Josh. What do you mean? At the end of this live, he was calling Josh, bitching at him. I don't take it out on other people. Fast forward to like here, where he's on the phone. I don't know if you can see that little preview box down there. What a fucking guy.
And I'll spew my shit, but you have a choice whether or not to watch. You know what I'm saying? Like, you have an ability to shut it off. I don't go out of my way to fuck with people's lives, is what I'm saying. What kind of job would I like to have?
Trisha, thank you for the 10 memberships. Welcome Anxiety Judy. Today is trash day. Freckles boy. Barbie, Creature of the Night, Stephanie Brown, Odette, Nini 4, and Word, and Gunna 707. Oh, thank you.
What kind of job would I like to have? I mean, honestly, at this point, anything from just flipping burgers.
Oh, and thank you for the 2, Jill. It's been a real Feral Friday. Thanks to, yeah, we still have to do, like, after this, I guess we'll get to, like I said, 5:20. And then I'm gonna, like, actually end this stream because there's gonna be a whole bunch of fucking copyright in it. And then we can see the Letitia body cam on another stream, and then finish up all the stuff we missed from James from wherever the hell we left off before, to today, before all of this crap today. I just want to make sure that's there. See, I had the notification come through that it was there, but I was like, I should make sure before I say for sure, right? It's out. Is it out there? Is it out there? Do you guys know if it's out there? Let's see. Yeah, Letitia Levno gets arrested. Body cams 1 was uploaded 6 hours ago. In custody, body cam 4 gets searched. Body cam 2, talking to cops. Body cam 3. So like, yeah, we got like at least 45 minutes of that. We do, yeah. We'll do another stream right after this. I'll make it so they link into each other. I'll just like smoke a bowl in between. And bibbity bobbity boop. We'll be good to go.
To construction, I really don't want to work in IT or tech. I really don't. I fucking hate that shit when it comes to doing it as a job. I'm not, believe it or not, I'm not a brain. I just use mine. But just like anything from regular labor to, working at a donut shop or some shit, just as long as it keeps me busy all day. You know what I mean? Like, as long as I'm busy throughout my shift, I'm good. I can't just stand there. I'll definitely be on my phone, or I'll quit. But what Sarai was what the okay. I just want to was what the Illuminati. I'm not afraid to talk about the Illuminati. They're not that scary.
Nah, James.
It also gives me an excuse as to why I got banned on some platforms. We just sit and talk about the Illuminati and they can take credit for that. It's usually pretty easy to get jobs in fast food. Usually, unless all the people you go to work with are people that sit on the internet all day when they're not at work and they're freaking brainwashed drones. And so they get either obsessed with you or they hate you or they just try to fuck with your life because they don't know how to mind their own business and they know that you're very inundated with social attention. They think they can make money off of that or sue you or some shit. And that's essentially what I've been dealing with since 2017. I haven't been able to get a regular job in like a fucking decade. Like, I had to go totally off the grid back in 2020 and live in the middle of nowhere. And even then, I only had a job for, I think, a month before they, like, found out about me and shit and, started trying to figure out ways to make money off of me. And And then eventually the managers just started to hate me because the hiring managers preferred me over the people that were the managers, so they got me fired. And it didn't take much, you know what I'm saying? So it is what it is. And I'd be trying to make friends with the managers, and they're just so paranoid because of COVID. You know what I mean? After COVID, everybody got fucking paranoid about everything.
Why are we going back on about COVID? Hold on. We're at 5:17. Okay, so it's not quite there yet.
Everything, and they still are. So like I would be trying to befriend the managers, and they think I'm just trying to take their job, and like because you know what I mean, they're all sly fucking scumbag shit people who do that to each other, and I'm not. I'm genuine, and they just assume that, and fucking it didn't work out. Now if I had a pussy and a set of tits, I think I'd be fine, but I don't. So shit out of luck. Most employers let you use your phone and work. No way. So either I find a job where I'm busy, or I don't get a job. Because I'm not just going to sit and waste my time for $8 an hour. I actually make more.
What? Is that minimum wage $8 an hour?
I make more in different forms of currency, like way more, sitting on the internet spouting my shit than I would getting paid $8 an hour just to sit there and go brain dead. Might be different now if you've not had a job. Things change. Now, I've been in the environment. I've been around. It's worse. It's a lot fucking worse than it used to be. Can I report those people for harassing you? It's horrible. To who? You know what I mean? Who do I report them to? Like, I'm now in a position where they're like bugs. Like, they're like fucking insects to me. So who am I going to report it to? They're just going to look at me and be like, fucking deal with it. That's what usually happens. You know? Either I'm told by people who are supposed to handle those things to fucking deal with it, or they look at me and say, we can reprimand you, or you can shut up. I'm like, well, then you're fired. And then we find another one that still does the same shit. You think it's best to go to work, go home, collect your pay, and don't get involved? Yeah, that's what I try to do pretty much everywhere I go and with everything that I do, but people are just so social. So very social. Uncle, hope you get a job.
Okay, so I have it, so it's set up. It'll just auto redirect to the next stream if you guys just want to hang out. Otherwise, the other one I think is scheduled now. If you just want to pop over there, if you're waiting for Letitia stuff, and then we'll finish up the James stuff, like I said, from the past few days, but without fluff, no fluff. I think that's about it. I don't know anything else that's happened today because I've been getting rid of all the fucking James shit, and since we sniped this one, I don't have to edit it, so we're pretty much all caught up with James. I don't think he has done anything else. We're good to go.
You know, something really weird happened where, you know, they were on this hiring kick.
See, this is the notification that I'm going.
And the moment that his managers found out that I was moving here, they let, you know, because he kind of brought it up. He's like, you know, and they're like, yeah, that's such a good idea. We're just dealing with this situation where we're having a hiring freeze. We're just not hiring anybody right now. You know, it's just like, didn't you say like a week ago that we're really looking for people? So, yeah. Yeah, you can kill it. Just fucking, I don't care how, make it look like an accident.
That's where I was like, whoa, James, who are you talking about killing? That's crazy. All right, so I'm gonna end this one. It should just redirect you to the next one, and we'll watch some Letitia Collins stuff while I fight copyright with this one for the rest of time. We'll see you guys soon.